Alright, so let's deal with this end game content. And I guess I walked through here, right? Yeah, it probably did.
See, the Pathfinder is fixing it.
Oh.
Just like a Pathfinder should.
Fixing what? Whatever you say. Codex, is it still just glitched? It's glitched. Alright, that's fine.
See, the Pathfinder is fixing it.
Hello, what's up?
Ryder, enjoying the fruits of your labor?
I guess.
You deserve it.
Thanks, Callow.
The Tempest is getting some much-needed service. I thought I'd leave them to it.
That's nice.
But I wouldn't miss the big day. Meridian looks so different out of the cockpit. I think I understand better why you do what you do.
I understand better as well.
Finding Meridian crystallized a lot of things about being a Pathfinder.
I expect many around here are thinking about their own potential. I don't pretend to understand everything, but Meridian must have opened a lot of doors. Not all of them safe. I want you to know that it'll be my privilege to keep flying you to them.
Well, I'll need you.
I can't do this without a good pilot. Or a great pilot.
How about a pilot determined to help his friends?
That'll do.
I've learned a lot from you, Ryder. And Gil. Though, please don't tell him that.
Well, that's good
Things
that
will
you
change
guys
now.
are... Yeah.
But that's all right. Nothing's ever really lost.
Oh, look at that. He's accepted his past.
I'll be ready when you are.
Alright, that's good. That's good. Very good.
Part 6721 through
Oh.
6745, fully detailed and resealed.
People are going back to sleep. Darla Vas Hyperion. You're
Up straight, everyone. This is the guest of honor.
I am the
Like
Pathfinder.
you have to tell anyone that.
Hunter,
Hunter
this is our
Kelly?
opening. Let there be some sense of ceremony.
As I was about to say, hello, Pathfinder. I am Chief of Operations, Iora Pile.
Second Wave Placements Officer, Darla Vas Hyperion.
Hunter Carey, Reconstruction.
What's up with reconstruction?
Hunter Kelly, can I get some clarification on reconstruction?
Sure thing. I'm tasked with turning this once proud vessel into the future proud human capital.
Okay.
It's more complicated than that.
No, it's a structural and organizational nightmare. Which is job security, which is perfect.
Alright,
Come
you
back
seem
in a year.
confident.
This'll be a galactic hub. You won't know where the Hyperion ends and Meridian begins.
Chief of Operations. What about you?
Iora Pile, you're in charge of Meridian?
That's a big statement. I will oversee the operations and establishment of our port. Exploration and study of the interesting substructure will be handled by Initiative R&D.
Okay.
I'm told that may take lifetimes. We'll ensure that we have them. That's what I trained for.
And placements officer.
Darla Vas Hyperion, placements officer?
As our developments in the cluster grow more sophisticated, proper matching of sleeper and assignment will be vital. My mission is to ensure compatibility and fulfillment.
When are you changing your name to Vast Meridian?
I keep Vas Hyperion to honor the ship that brought us here, as my godparents would want.
Just saying we're staying.
Please forgive Hunter. He is an ass.
Alright, what about second wave?
This is the first I've heard of the term second wave.
It isn't literal. There have been several groups deployed for outposts.
Yep.
Second wave is about the staged evolution of the initiative.
First wave out of cryo, structural support and generalists. Food and fences. Second wave is organizational. Less generalists, more specialists.
Well, that's good.
More paperwork.
It's needed to rapidly advance. I'm not spending a generation on the range.
Okay, so they're gonna start making like actual big cities and all that. That's pretty good. Oh, glad to meet you all.
Sounds like Meridian is in good hands.
I can only read the reports of how you brought us this opportunity, but rest assured, we will not waste it.
I hope not.
Yes. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Aye, what they said.
Good enough. Alright, these are all people who are in charge of everything now.
Hello again, Pathfinder. Meridian's best are ready for full-scale operations.
Well, that's good.
Another time.
Of course, Pathfinder.
Sure. That's good. So there are people actually taking care of everything.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll pay it forward, I swear.
Hey, no problem. Memorial.
Arc Hyperion, departed Milky Way 2185, arrived Andromeda 2819. Current status recorded as Meridian.
Well, narrator guy is getting work.
Please select a topic.
Oh, we got topics. Hyperion decommissioning.
While decommissioned as a vessel, the superstructure silhouette of Arc Hyperion will be maintained in perpetuity. All internal structures are being adapted for sleeper deployment and future industrial and residential development.
Okay.
These internal structures have been designated as Port Meridian.
That's nice. Defense and landing.
The Hyperion was shepherded to its resting place by a coalition of allies who stood as one against the Ket Archon. Pathfinder riders spearheaded the defense
Thank
and
you.
remains assigned to Arc Hyperion despite its reclassification. Landing Day has been proposed as a cluster-wide holiday. Status pending.
Memorial to the lost.
Arc Hyperion has been declared a monument to those who lost their lives in service of the initiative. A plaque has been placed at the highest point of the Hyperion superstructure.
Maybe I can find it.
It reads, "We turned our backs upon a dwindling star to chase a dawn beyond our childhood's end."
That's nice. Meridian's integration.
The transformation of Arc Hyperion into Port Meridian continues both above and below the surface. This includes the planned integration of Initiative and Remnant technologies,
Ooh.
pending further research.
That's
Port
pretty cool.
Meridian is currently powered by repurposed Tantalus drive cores, which require the frequent discharge of static energy.
And how do we do
This
that?
causes a unique visual phenomena during Meridian's night cycle that has been dubbed Aurora Meridiani.
Let's discharge into the air, huh? Alright. Or maybe not. We got an email terminal here. Interfacing. Long-term damage. Reporting. Dr. Harry Carlyle. Assisting. Dr. Lexi Tapero. Sam. The ability to activate remnant technology without the SAM is an amazing adaptation, but the Ryder siblings have worked that muscle very hard in a limited time. Sam reports that at least in the Pathfinder's case, normal brain function has not been affected. However, we can observe scarring on the occipital lobe and hippocampus. This fits with assumptions about remnant interocular transfer and long-term memory. There are also stress markers throughout the corpus callosum, suggesting remnant activation requires some deviation from cooperative hemispheric function. I'm not going there in this report. That split brain business has always skeeved me out. Recommendation: ongoing monitoring of the Ryder siblings, restriction of remnant interfacing unless Sam assists. That was one hell of a Hail Mary and we all got lucky. Let's not push it. Alright, so we can't just keep doing that. It's pretty bad for us. Notes to shut Tan up. What did the Archon actually do and will it kill us? One second. There you go. And alright. Please summarize this in a form that Director Tan can easily digest. I'd like him off my ass at our earliest convenience. We're examining everything, including the Archon's eye, his Omni-tool equivalent. Many functions remain unknown and seem specific to exaltation, forwarded to genetics, Krogan. It appears to allow the Archon to externally manipulate the SAM connection, but it's unclear how useful the Archon's own data will be. He clearly wasn't aware of how difficult it would be to attempt to interface with Meridian, despite observing the hemorrhaging the Pathfinder suffered while interfacing with far smaller remnant elements. So he would have probably died anyway. The data from Sam suggests the Archon managed to poke some form of maintenance protocol. The remnant that he summoned were enacting some form of corrupted cleansing behavior. The architect was itself in some state of construction/disrepair. As for Meridian's activation, that was not the Archon. The simplest analogy is that touching any system was akin to approaching a motion detecting light. As soon ships appeared, Meridian began to transition out dormancy. Okay, they didn't really do much. What did the Archon do? I will actually kill us. Continued. Could Meridian be weaponized? Technically, anything can be weaponized if you throw it hard enough. No, do not say that to Tan. We're getting into who are the Jardan and what did they intend territory. Signs point to Meridian being a life lab or seed world, and that includes aggressive terraforming through networked walls. This could be dangerous, but while it is tempting to look at the purged state of walls and wonder if that could be turned into a planet-wide event, we have seen no evidence of that capability. Do not send the below section to Tan, not helpful. Some pedant says that ever since the 2037 outbreak on Earth, every military-run human lab has had protocols for emergency sterilization of facilities. Salarians have similar failsafes again in military facilities. Has anyone asked whether the Meridian Spear and connected walls were considered civilian enterprises? We know that the Scourge was a weapon and that the Jardan were deliberately targeted, but we have no indication why. Seems like we'd want to know that. Right? Angara showing affinity. Useful. Security evaluation, Apex collecting, status ongoing. We've already hosted multiple Angaran factional heads. Separate concerns have been logged for 2 of those. Panel, Krojek and Aya 1. We are making liberal use of their expertise. It's possible that some of Meridian was designated for them to access, probably. They can't, of course, but they've been no end of help about adapting our technology to integrate somewhat into the Meridian power structure. The Angara welcome any access and we are glad to host it. No doubt some of them are interested in their connection to the Jardan. It's jarring enough to have a creator, but one that was here only centuries ago. I'd be all over this place. End log. Alright. Angara showing Affinity alert. Security addendum. Sam override. Attendees that are missing. Speaker 1. The revelations on Hervala are problematic. We've never encountered a species designed to pass information through their genetics, nor do we know the limits of this function. Speaker 2. If they retain information, can we access it? Maybe the Angara can remember how to work Meridian. Speaker 1. That isn't the right question. If they can retain information, can they also receive it? Receive instruction. Have they already? Well, that's just... Do you mean sleeper agents? Shut that off and wipe and log. Alright. Huh. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, they were created. So who knows what other functions they've got hidden in there. Who knows? Interfacing. Budgeting request. Interfacing going forward. Special budgeting request. Report. Data missing. SAM override. As of today, the Rider siblings are still the only people able to directly interface with Remnant, and only the SAM connection allows the Pathfinder to do it without damage. It is a self-limiting adaptation. But there was a time when there was only one human biotic, and the mistake of the day was to say that she was the only one other than the first. This ability is demonstrably trainable. We must assume that, like biotics, it is something that can be assisted and will spread in the future. To avoid the violence of Subject White and to avoid the mistakes of bad training at Garrigan, we must make preparations now. We live inside a machine made by aliens we can't comprehend. The next person to control Remnant cannot be an accident. Welcome to New Zero. Let's be ready. Alright. They want to start training people to interface. Like us. But it causes like permanent damage, I thought. I guess that's for R&D to think about. Autopsy and handling. Subject Archon. Okay, reporting exobiologist Dr. P.R. Pilena. Subject the Archon. Species Ket. Age unknown. Cause of death. The jokes will cease. The cause of death is not Pathfinder. I may be second wave. I didn't see the fight, but there are no monsters in my morgue. This being will be afforded the respect of our profession, especially since the cause of death could have direct consequences, or should our Pathfinder continue to manipulate Remnant or others seek training in their use. While the structures of the Ket brain are unknown in purpose and perhaps design, the damage to issue is obvious. When the devices of Meridian were denied an external power source, they in part drew from the Archon's own augmentations. This repeated surge and transfer inflicted internal burns and shockingly lacerations. However, it is my opinion that these injuries, while severe, were survivable. I say this because I have personal history with treatment of biotics who have strained too far and damaged themselves. The fatal element here is different. The use of Remnant is not just a physical strain, it seems to draw some part of the mind into the manipulated element. A division on consciousness. I am in theoretical territory here, but this is my analysis. The Archon overextended his faculties within Meridian. When the Pathfinder took control of the power, the Archon was not just depowered, he was, for lack of a better term, severed from himself. Okay, he was inside Meridian, then we took Meridian, so we also chopped off his brain, basically. I need more time with the Archon's remains and dedicated facilities. A full team. The study of this one being could last lifetimes. He could still be in Meridian then. It's a pretty bad thing to think about. Let's hope not.
Thank you,
Cora. Oh.
Pathfinder. You're why we're here.
Yeah. Sure.
There you are.
There I am.
And here you are. Lucky us.
How's Sarah?
Much better.
There might be 2 riders around soon. Imagine.
Maybe more as well.
The Hyperion's forming scientific teams. Gotta start studying what we have. I may have helped them organize.
Wonder what they'll find.
That'll be exciting. Meridian rewrites all kinds of physical laws.
Maybe they'll name a new law after you. Something about never staying in one place.
I mean, I stayed in
This
one
is a
place
new
for
cradle
while.
for humanity. That's a big idea. Bigger than I'd imagined.
That's
So
good.
maybe building those teams was smart. Small steps to understand all this. Until we're at the top of the mountain.
And seeing the next horizon.
Yep.
Can't deny it. I'm game for more. With so much power in our hands, you think it'll be okay?
You can be careful. Let's find out. We can seed that. Oh yeah. This is
They've
the
got
hard
us
one.
to keep watch. Your smarts, my irresistible charm.
You can't fix every problem with charm, sweetheart.
I can try.
Well, I know I can't resist you. I'm just concerned for everyone else. Everything Meridian could do.
We can be careful.
Small steps, like you said. There's no rush to figure all this out.
Right. If nothing else, Meridian gives us time.
To figure out
Whatever
more.
happens, you gave everyone an incredible gift. Nice job, Pathfinder.
Thank you, thank you. Anything else?
You're back. Good to see you.
Alright. Sure.
I'm waiting for my wife to be brought out of cryo. Then I really start.
Alright, sure. Hey, Vidal.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour.
I'm surprised you're here.
Thought you'd be back on Kadara.
And miss the party? You know me better than that. Guess you'll be heading out soon?
Probably.
Still a lot to do. Meridian's just one step toward making Helios our home.
Yeah, but a damn big one. You deserve to celebrate. And I deserve another drink. Cheers, Pathfinder.
Sure, you can drink. That's okay, right? Come on.
What? I'm staying out of trouble.
You did help us, you know. Hey, Moshai. Nice to see you here.
Pathfinder, I'm told there will soon be a new voice representing Helios.
Another of your leaders claiming to know what we need.
I mean, I could have
It
voted
was
for
an
you.
impossible choice, Ephra. There's no name that would represent everyone.
You chose our outpost
Though
leader.
the one chosen definitely represents someone. Don't they, Pathfinder?
We had to start somewhere.
No one's pretending this is ideal, but it's a start.
That's irrelevant.
They're representing us. Yeah.
Things started long before any of you arrived.
Oh, you're pissed. I could have
The
chosen
only
you.
important question is, what will continue?
I'm not gonna choose
Higher
you.
of GX's Pathfinder. To better tomorrows.
I helped you out a lot. Just relax, alright? I'm not gonna choose you to represent all of Helios. Represent us. Come on. We did so much.
Pathfinder?
I think we owe the fact of having our own
The
leader.
last thing they said before cryo was the Pathfinder will see us through. They weren't wrong.
Alright, that's nice of you to say.
Ryder.
Hey, Joe.
So this is how you all party, Pretty tame, but don't tell the host I said that.
I'm pretty sure I'm the host.
Meridian is amazing, though. You accomplished the inconceivable. I'm grateful to be part of it.
Well, I needed you.
Couldn't have done it without you and the Resistance. But mostly you.
That's kind. I'm glad I rose to meet your expectations. To think that when we met, the Angara and your initiative struggled to find trust.
And now we trust.
The way we arrived on Aya was over the top. You know, uninvited and on fire.
Agreed.
Guess it worked out okay.
Ryder, the Angara will never forget how you saved the Moshai. But more than that, we'll never forget how you fought the Ket beside us.
The Ket are not done yet.
How we destroyed the Archon.
The Archon is destroyed,
Meridian
though.
is a new beginning.
Although we
for
don't know
you
if his
people
brain is still existing somewhere.
and mine. Together.
Agreed.
New beginnings. That's what I came to Helios for.
And what I dreamed of. Yes. New beginnings.
Yep.
So, let's get to it.
Let's get to new beginnings. Anything else?
Are we staying? Heading out? Whatever you need.
Yeah, I'll inform you. Let's talk to some people first.
I don't know if I should have come. I left so much.
Okay, you're just waking up. That's why you're thinking all this. Hey, Liam.
Pathfinder, catch sea for you in your planet. That's not getting less weird.
This is my
About
planet.
time Meridian got a proper grand opening. We all need this. Heard Sarah woke up. How's she doing?
Everyone's healed.
She'll be back on duty in no time. Too soon, if we let her.
So, you're telling me you're having trouble explaining limits to a rider? Hey, know who I just talked to? A second wave technician, fresh out of cryo.
Okay.
Just had his first sunrise in Andromeda. He couldn't stop crying.
I mean, it's a big
Just
thing.
him?
Must be something going around. Maybe you're the carrier. It's really feeling like home, you know? Finally.
That's good.
They haven't given you 5 minutes alone since the fight. Have you had a chance to let it sink in?
Details are overwhelming.
There's so much here. It'll be years before we even know where to start.
Don't need starters. Starters are a dime a dozen. We need finishers. And we have the best.
That's
I'm
good.
looking at you, Pathfinder Rider. The whole galaxy is. Cheers.
Let's get some more outposts then. You know, continue expansion.
Ready for duty, Pathfinder. After the party.
After the party, sure.
Pathfinder, here.
Yep, Ryan Gree, what's up?
So glad you're up and around. I have important news for you.
Oh?
There always is.
Yes, discoveries every day, but this is something we've been waiting for. Listen.
Oh? Data from back home? Oh, Quarian Arc signal? Clarify?
What should I be hearing?
Sorry, Sam. Active filtering. Initiative Protocol Alpha Alpha to the screen.
Protocol what?
Processing.
Repeating. This is the Ark Kira. The situation is not under control. Note and avoid until further updates. Repeating.
Is that?
The Quarian Arc. And Elcor, Drell, Volus? Hanar, I think. That's some delicate business, putting Hanar in stasis. Point is, they're still out there. The Keela Sia wasn't destroyed.
And you sure about this?
It's patchy. And there's no traceable vector, I assume?
It bounced through the Scourge. I've doubled long-range probes, but...
That's not a distress call. It's a warning to keep away from... wherever they are.
Marquette?
Whatever's happening, they don't want to be found yet. We have to trust their Pathfinder.
All we can do is wait.
DLC? Or do I have the DLC? Anything else?
Nothing new, Pathfinder, but the Quarian Arc is out there. There's hope.
I guess. More emails? Signal, holy shit. Login, comspec, Enzo Ames. Okay, calm down, there's something. It's been bounced who knows how many times and it's patchy as hell, but I know an Arc signature when I see it. Arc Kila Salai. It's out there, it's damaged or something. I've put probes out, but with the Scourge, who knows where it is. I'm logging everything and I mean everything. If a spit bug burps on EOS, I'm parsing it. Because the worst thing, the signal isn't a distress call, it's a warning. End call. Resource deficit. Trackers. Login. Security P. Moses. This is an official complaint. Addison can stop the reports, but I know what I know. And the long range scan show it. The resource deficit isn't some outlaw shooting up our ships. The reason they're all through and reporting no losses is because it's auto-enacted skimming. An emergency drop triggered by backdoor codes. The good director can swear up and down that no trackers were deployed, but they're out there. And they'll be targeting whenever we work the hardest. End log. Someone stealing resources? Good director can swear up and down there's no trackers. There are the targeting whenever we work the hardest, huh? Exo Geo studies and pantry detection. Login. Elise Morgana. The Scourge continues to defy our best efforts to see through it without costly physical force. Flying blind is not viable despite the continued reassurance that only remnant drive systems act as attractors to the charge energies within. Until we understand the full mechanism of this weapon, and we must have remembered that it is a weapon, we need other means of navigating it. Governor Shia has been especially forthcoming in the weeks following the claiming of Meridian. We've received additional data about Scourge eddies that has allowed deeper scans. It has hinted at the reason why the Angara were reluctant to provide such information. Additional pantry systems and I presume additional Angaran colonies. I must repeat that this is only a hint and that I've assured Shia that my concerns are purely navigational, but given the aggression of even the remaining Ket, I can't fault her caution and log. There's hidden colonies, huh? Long range comet studies. They don't know, guess if they're alive or not, but they're in there somewhere, I guess. Reporting technician Darcy Sturgis. Subject: persistent celestial events. As we make more specialist and focus on traditional astronomical studies, we are tracking several unique phenomena throughout the cluster. The Scourge continues to mask long-range mapping, but in this case, it's actually helped. We're tracking a group of comets with peculiar mass signatures, suggesting they are exceptionally high in pure precious ores. In fact, Alphonse has nicknamed them the Precious Few. We don't have many ships with the speed to approach, but observations would be valuable in every sense. Comet Tamco's Arrow, Comet Revolver, Comet Jim Dandy, Comet Dawnstar, Comet Toula. I think I've seen them all. Kinda late. Hey, Vetra.
So, Tan says he's gonna let me stick around and help with the...
Hey, Ryder.
Ready to go?
You ready to get going? We've still got a lot to do.
You know me. I'm always raring to go.
Oh, she's all grown up, leaving home, doesn't need me anymore.
That'll be the day. We'll handle my deals on this end while I'm gone.
You looked on the system?
Sounds like you two have a good arrangement.
It's getting there. A little trust goes a long way. Helios has really turned into the fresh start I wanted. In so many ways. And now with Meridian, we're really going to make this place ours. I can't wait. You know where to find me when you're ready.
Sure. What else you gotta say?
Ready to go whenever you are, Ryder. Till then, I'll just enjoy the view.
Sure. You're allowed to do that.
We'll find them. One day.
Hopefully.
Oh.
Hey, Drac.
Kid.
Hello?
Sorry, Ryder.
About time.
My name. You're using it, thank you.
Hey, I'm old, but I can remember things most of the time. This place is something else.
We can explore now.
We can finally start doing what we were supposed to do when we first got here. Explore.
Speaking of that, I sent out what's left of the Macmore scouts. Nearly drowned me in reports until I pointed them at Tan. Told him to be extra wordy just for him.
He'll love that.
He wanted the job, he can have the reports. It's not over, you know. There'll be more Ket and whatever else is waiting out there.
We'll be ready.
Whatever happens, we'll be ready for it.
Pathfinder and crew ready to take on the galaxy, huh?
You're still part of the
They
crew,
will
right?
know what hit him.
Oh, he is. Alright, Drac.
Ryder, you're right, it'll be fun.
Alright. Datapad. What you got here? The Machine of Life for Nexus Technical Record. Jardan Language Study. Reporting Tig Weldon Linguistics. We are beginning to suss out operational files, but identifying is different than understanding. Are we sure we should poke this thing? I'm starting to think even the Jardan were concerned by Meridian.
Even these Jardan were surprised at what they created.
It is not uncommon for a creator to be surpassed by their creation.
Couldn't anyone else have said that?
Yeah, well, it was an AI. Cash! Aren't you Cash? Thought she was Cash, man. Cash is pretty important, dude. Wasn't she right here?
I can't believe
Let's get out there,
Oh.
huh?
And they say you're the one to thank.
I am. Has got a party going on here?
Oh, good. You're here. Maybe the festivities can finally begin.
And they already
I don't
begun?
like sitting on my ass. Places to see, people to go. You know what I mean.
Get moving.
Let's get this show on the road. Meridian looks great, but, you know, been there, done that.
Meridian is the key.
We'll be here a lot. This place is the key to everything.
You're right. I love keys. They open all sorts of new things. Helios is changing, and will be for a long time. I'm just antsy. Don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Oh.
Kalinda sent a congratulatory message. She was angling for an invitation, I think. Denied.
Hope you didn't turn her back into an enemy.
Oh, you're always so serious. Enjoy the moment. We're here to celebrate, remember?
Oh, she did join us with her gang of outlaws, I think. Yeah.
I'm trying to do just that.
I went too far? I did, right? Yeah, okay. For now, you're right. The galaxy isn't going anywhere. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, for a bit, until we leave.
I'll be ready whenever you're done with the party.
Sure, well, I got a party a little bit now. Datapad. Future potential and protocol. For Nexus Technical Record, Jardan Language Study, reporting TIG Wellness Linguistics. Jardan technology remains inscrutable. We can't even determine their intent in building Meridian, and partial translations only serve to provoke concerns. Research is ongoing.
What does this mean, Sam?
The language is imprecise, or perhaps too precise, but the potential capacity of Meridian is clear.
Crazy, huh?
Unlimited.
I don't dance.
Let's get out there, huh?
Sure. Suvi, hello.
Meridian, huh? I see it every day, and I'm still amazed. We're really starting to put down roots. It's wonderful.
It is
Did I
pretty
tell
nice.
you? The team's working with the Angara to set up a joint research body.
What about the Tempest?
We still need you on the ship.
I'm not giving up the Tempest, Ryder. I just also hope to be involved with the Angaran scientists.
I mean, you can
Us
remotely.
helping them helping us. Can you imagine what we could accomplish?
I thought you were already doing that.
I'm getting all misty just thinking about it.
Plans back on track.
This was always what was intended. Nice to be here finally.
We always knew what we wanted, but for a while we couldn't see it. Now it's here, it's happening, and it's beautiful.
Hey, right, anything else?
This place is incredible. I really want to delve into its inner workings, but we haven't got clearance yet.
You
I
gotta
think
be
they're
careful.
afraid us mucking around might cause Meridian to drop out of the sky or something.
I mean, it is a man-made ship. Alexi DeParo, hello.
Still standing?
Still standing.
Then I did my job.
Somehow. Nothing more need be said.
Thank you.
There's one thing. Dr. Lexi Tapero, thank you.
Yeah, that did it. You jerk. Go on. I've a reputation to protect.
Sure. Anything else?
Ryder?
That's bad. Alright. That's okay.
Ryder.
Yes, hello.
Pathfinder, thanks for the invite to the party.
Yeah, you guys have
I didn't
fun.
organize anything.
Not this. Landing day. That was worth jumping galaxies.
The fight is the party. Jill, you're the last person.
Hey, Ryder. Jill is walking the walk. The procedure took. I'm gonna be a dad.
Oh, that's nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Mary if it's a girl, Deanne if it's a boy. Mary, Deanne, Marie Deanne. Pretty cool, right?
You should ask Jill.
Jill might have something to say about that.
Oh, right. Note to self. Bounce names off Jill. So, this is supposed to be a celebration, right? You getting used to any of this yet? Meridian? The dream becoming a reality?
Long way to go.
We're not done by a long shot.
You gotta understand this.
Come on, try to ease up a little. Enjoy the win. But so you know, I've got the Tempest topped out and ready. You want to blow this hot dog stand? Just say the word.
That's nice.
Callow's out there somewhere, time one on. If we're really sneaky, he won't even notice we're gone.
Who's flying then? You?
Why the hell not? I'm a quick study. How hard can it be?
Very.
Hard.
And how about the Nomad? Just once around the planet.
No.
Ugh, guess I'll just have fun down here.
You're not the pilot.
The Tempest is calling. She wants to get going. I told her to sit tight. You're partying.
Yeah, sure. I'll get going when I'm ready. Run to the Tempest to continue
Glad to have you.
exploring. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, everything seems okay here though.
Heading groundside?
Yep.
Ryder.
Run to Tempest and depart. Yes. Alright, this is it, I think. Do I have more side missions? I guess we'll find out. There's a team. Is Sarah gonna join us? Pathfinder.
Making a quiet exit?
I have work to do.
I can't stop thinking of what I could be doing. How much is still out there?
There's always more. That is what brought us to Andromeda.
That it did. Hello, team. Ah, yes, everyone's here. I gotta make a statement.
I tried to think of a way to honor what you did. Some protocol. There isn't one. Your father invented this rule, but you defined it.
That's pretty nice. Span over all the team members. We'll continue the initiative.
We've achieved a lot, but the initiative still needs us. And if I know my crew, you want to get back out there. Let's get to work.
Let's do it. And what more is there to do, though? Well, that's pretty important. This new arc sounds pretty cool. Alright, okay. Nodding. He's smiling. Stepping forward. And let's go. Where are we going? I haven't selected any place. Oh. They open up the codex. Scourge. Did this change? Nope.
Sam. That's
100% viability on all known UNCs, Pathfinder.
Okay.
Please access the Tempest VidCon for an important update.
Tempest VidCon. All right.
100 viability on everything. I already achieved that.
Within stable orbits.
Landing zone Meridian. A holosphere protecting a controlled and malleable environment. Meridian is a Technological marvel. Hub for the Vault network and home to the growing center of the human settlement in Helios. Orbital distance irregular, orbital period irregular, radius 1080 kilometers, atmospheric pressure 1.03 atmosphere, substantions not available.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, we'll start finishing off anomalies.
Getting a scan.
Comet Jarovbes. Let's get over this Dyson Spear thing. We gotta explore at least the system we're in. Big fight, but we don't really know what's around here. This is our new home. We gotta work on figuring this stuff, this stuff out. For example, this comet. This is the last one on the list, I think. Comet Jarovbes, nucleus 7.2 kilometers irregular, coma cloud 49,000 kilometers, current tail 839,000 kilometers. Logged by its Angaran name, this comet has a highly irregular orbit that brings it back into systems at unexpected intervals. Highly irradiated. Alright, well, it's got some titanium in it. And we have Path 77 right next to us. I don't know if this is the last system to explore, but if it is, let's get it done. Start playing something else from tomorrow. I don't have to continue this.
Anomaly on sensors.
Abnormally cool for a planet so close in relative terms to a B-type star. Path 77 is a mountainous desert world with nitrogen-heavy atmosphere. And it's cool, huh?
Probes launched.
What do we got?
I found something.
A mountain. Height 15.4 kilometers, origin unknown. This mountain, the tallest on Path 77, is distinct in size and shape from its neighbors. Scans detect minute traces of element 0 embedded in the rocks. Maybe there was like a crater or something, or maybe element 0, I don't know, bounced out of the floor. Then we have Roja. Head over to Roja, I guess. Let's see it. What do we got? It's a little blue. Water world. Vast clouds of dust in Ro's atmosphere have left its frigid surface in a state of eternal midnight. This is extremely likely to be related to Roja's proximity to the Scourge. Alright, so maybe not a very good place to go then. We have Path 76.
I'm picking up something.
Give me a second. Alright, what have we got here? The nickel and cobalt surface of Path 76 is hot enough to melt many other metals. A few deposits turn mortal and resolidify with the charge. Change in seasons. Alright, well, it's probably a mineral deposit. Yep.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Aluminum, valuable light metal. Deposit is close surface, easy to mine. Do it. Alright. Continue. And we got one last one here. Pass 09. Check it out. I don't know if we have any more side missions though. Like I guess 100% habitability or whatever. And every single planet could be something. But other than that, it isn't. Oh, but I mean, I gotta check the journal, I guess. And if they really honestly expect me to search and go to every single planet again,
Anomaly on sensors.
they just expect too much. Path 09's orbital path is poised to take it on a centuries-long journey deep into the Scourge. Really, observing the results should prove invaluable scientific insight. Provide, not prove.
Probes launched. I found something.
Crevasse. A small number of remnant bots patrol the base of this vast canyon. Our sensors cannot look at anything else of value. What bots are carrying have we got? Or maybe just further underground, dude. You don't know that. So are we 100% done now with the universe at large? 99? What do you mean 99? Let's probably just watch the thing, right? I mean, I'm just gonna... I might as well read the email for a second. Oh my god, you and Meridian. To Ryder from Kerry Tavasa. Hello Ryder, Historic doesn't even begin to cover it. Meridian will have entire textbooks to itself. Any interview footage you can give me for things turned upside down again? Acknowledge. Is that the last mission? You know what? Alright, I'm gonna end the episode here. We're gonna have another one probably. See you next time.